Okay, in this problem we're asked to find both the perimeter and the area of this L-shaped figure. So the first thing we're going to do is find the perimeter. Well, to find the perimeter, we need to find these missing two sides. The first one I've highlighted in yellow here. Well, I think you would agree if you look at the vertical distance that because I've got a 12 as a vertical distance on the left-hand side, then this missing vertical distance along with the 3 have to add up to 12. So that would make this missing side 9. Now if I look at the horizontal missing distance, likewise I know that the horizontal line at the bottom is 9, so that would mean that the two horizontal distances, the 4 at the top and the missing one, would have to add up to 9, so that makes this missing side 5. So now that we have the two missing sides, it's simply a matter of adding up all of those dimensions. Now I like to take them in order so that you don't miss any. So there's the 12, then 4, there's the 9 that we computed, and the 5, the 3, and finally the 9 at the bottom. So I've got all the sides, and if you were to add those up you would get 42. Now they don't tell us what the units are here, and so in mathematics if you don't know the units, the convention is, the way that you normally do it, is just to put a little U on there, meaning units. Okay, now we're going to compute the area. If you remember, the area of a rectangular shape, you simply take the length times the width. But the trouble here is I don't have a rectangle, I have an L shape. But what I can do is divide it up into rectangles. Now I'm going to do this one way, but then I'm going to show you two quick other ways you could do it. One way to do it is to pretend that you've got a rectangle that's this one. I'll shade it blue. So we've got this long rectangle, and then along the bottom we have the smaller red triangle. So to find the area of the blue triangle, I simply take its length and width. Notice it's 12 by 4. So we take 12 times 4 and get 48. And because it's area, we talk about square units. So you put a little 2 on the unit. That means square units. The red shape, you got to be a little bit careful here. The dimensions of the red shape are 5 by 3. Notice that 5 is what we computed before, so that becomes important. So the dimensions of the rectangle are 5 by 3, which is 15 square units. We simply add those up then to get the total of the area. So we end up with, let's see, 8 and 5 is 13, carry the 1, 63 square units. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple other ways to quickly do this. Notice that I've redrawn so that now I've got a shorter rectangle on top, a blue one, and I've got the red triangle going all the way across the bottom. I should get the same answer for the area. If I look at the blue rectangle, be careful here now because no longer is it 12 high, it's really only 9 high. So that's 9. The width is still 4. By the way, it doesn't really matter which one you call the width and which one the length. You can multiply them in any order. But regardless, it's 9 times 4, or 4 times 9 is 36 square units. Now the red triangle, its dimensions are 9 by 3. So 9 times 3 is 27 square units. If I add those two together, let's see, 6 and 7 is 13, carry the 1, and sure enough, I get 63 square units again. Okay, quickly one more way. Now notice what I've done is I'm pretending that I've got a large blue rectangle. So what I'm going to do is take the area of that blue rectangle, which is 12 by 9. Let's see, 12 times 9 is 108 square units. Obviously that's too big, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and subtract the area that I don't want. Because remember, I'm looking at that L-shaped figure. So the blue rectangle is too big, but if I subtract the area of the red rectangle, I should end up with the same answer. The area of the red rectangle is 9 by 5. So 9 times 5 is 45 square units. And now I'm going to subtract those.